how to systematically become a millionaire through single family house investing. All right, guys, most people think that becoming a millionaire is just simply out of reach. And I'm here to tell you that is not the case. It has to come with a plan and something that you follow through on. And when you do that, there's the opportunity to become a millionaire through single family houses. You don't need to win the lottery. You don't need to inherit the money. You don't need any of those types of things to become a millionaire. And I want to point out to you exactly how this is going to work. Okay, so first off, the vehicle that we're using is single family houses, not apartment complexes, not anything else. Why is that? Because we know that single family houses go up in value. The value of a single family house is not the value of the rents that come in or the cost of construction. It is a comparable approach based upon what other homes sold in the area. So if we look back here, the median sales price in 1965 was $18,900, and today around now we're $412,000. So we've seen a massive jump just in the short little while. Let's see, this is 2024. Okay, we're saying the median house is $412,300, and let's just go back to, let's see, 2012, and the median house was $238,000. Oh, I guess that's 12 years. So in a 12-year period of time, we can even just go 10 years. Let's go 2014 here. Make it a little easier for our math here. So 2014, 273,000. I'll just do 273. We'll just make it really simple. And that's over a 10-year period. So over a 10-year period, that house that you would have bought for 273,000 is now worth 412,000. Well, how much of a gain is that? Well, let's just get our handy dandy calculator out here. 412 minus 273. That is 139,000 gain, okay? Not to mention a lot of other benefits, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. So 139 divided by 10 years is 13,900. And if we divide that by 273, that is a 5% gain per year. So times that by 10 years, and we're looking at about a 50% gain. If I take 139 divided by 273, yeah, 50.9% gain on our money. So let's say that you wanted to become a millionaire. In 10 years' time, you would have earned $139,000, okay? So if you take $1 million divided by 139,000, if you bought 7 houses and you waited 10 years, okay? Now that is not including some other really cool benefits here. Benefit number one is your tenant is going to pay down your loan. So let's jump back here to, okay. So let's say you bought that property for $273,000. Let's just say interest rates are 6%. Okay, it's a 30-year loan. Calculate. Okay, so every single month, $271 of that payment is going towards principal balance. So in this same time, you take $271, you times that by 12, whoops, 271 times by 12. So that's the annual times by 10 is another 32,520 that has been paid down. If you look here 10 years from now, and each month that principal pay down gets more and more and more. But if we just say 10 years from now, we're 2024, so we're looking for 2034. Come down here to 2034. Okay. $232,000 is what's owed on the property. Okay, so not only have you seen the value increase, but you've also seen the debt paid down. Well, now let's also look at rents. The other thing that's going to happen is rents go up over time. Rents right now, $11.91, in the 40s, $27. So let's just look in the same period. So this ends in 2021. So let's just go to 2011. Rents were let's just call it $840. Okay, and they're $11.91. Okay, so the difference in that, $11.91 minus $840 is $350. $351 divided by $840. We've seen a 41% increase in rents over that 10-year period. So divided by 10, we're seeing about a 4% increase in rents per year. Well, so the cool thing about that is not only were you getting this paid down, you're also each year getting a little bit more money. So you could be using this $351 or whatever that is to also be paying down the property. So this is my plan, is what I call the income avalanche. This is what I call the income avalanche, okay? So what happens is you buy a property. Let's say it's this year. Let's say it's 2024. You buy a house. Okay. What happens is rents are going to go up, the debt's going to get paid down, and the value is going to go up. Okay. And then next year, you buy another house. Or in 2 years, you buy another house. That's not what matters. The same thing's happening. Well, your rents may have gone up. So what happens is all the extra rent that I'm getting, I pay towards the principal pay down. Any extra rent I'm getting from this, I pay towards this principal pay down, not this house, house number one. Okay, year goes by, I'm buying another house. This is 2026. I buy another house. Rents have gone up here, rents have gone up here, values have gone up here, payments have paid down. Well, I take all of this and come here. So here's the cool thing. Let's say that originally we're 3 years into it. Let's say I've got, I don't know, $200 extra that I'm putting towards this house. And this one is going to give me $150 and this one's only going to give me $50. I've got $400 more going towards the principal balance on this one house. Okay, great. Now we do another year. Okay, it's 2027. Buy another house. It's another year. Wait, I've got a little bit more money. Well, all these go up. Now it's $300 and this is $250 and this is $100. And now I've got another $50 coming from this one. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I've got $800 a month that's going towards that house. And I'm only 1, 2, 3, 4 houses in. Okay. Another year goes by. It's 2028. I buy another house. Great. Rents go up on all these, debt gets paid down on all these, values go up on all these over the long term, and now I'm able to spend more money this property. So let's look at this and say, okay, well, what happens if I do an early pay down? Let's say I'm paying a little bit of extra towards my payment every single month, okay? What happens to that? Well, if I'm putting another $1,000 a month towards that, I'm cutting down another $12,000 of interest. And let's say we buy this property for $273,000, okay? Well, we are 1, 2, 3, 4 years in. So let's go to the end. Let's go to 2028. Let's go to the end of 2028 to make it simple. So we owe $257,000. So this is what I call the income avalanche, okay? You're taking all of your profits for every single property and you're putting it towards that first property to pay that property off. Well, guess what? When you get that property paid off, now you take all that income to pay the next property off. And keep in mind, the reason why I work on the property that I bought first is because this idea of amortization, okay? So the longer it goes, the more is going towards principal. And the less is going towards interest. So that's one of the reasons why I do that. You can also do it by whichever one has the highest interest rate, or you could do it by whichever one has the lowest balance. Because if you have one that's a lot less than another one, you could pay it off quicker and then use that money. And then when you pay that one off, you use all that money to pay this one off, and you use that money to pay this one off, and then you use the money to pay this one off. So this is a long-term play. This is a get rich slowly. This is becoming a millionaire the right way by doing it a little bit at a time, being systematic and giving it time. So if you did that and you paid those off, you would have more than $1 million of net worth in 15 years or less, as long as you followed along and didn't get greedy and start to try and take money out of this whole plan. So the systematic approach to getting wealthy is buying properties regularly, using all those funds to pay down the loan, and then taking all of those properties and paying it all towards one. So we've got this income avalanche. This is the systematic approach to become a millionaire through investing in single family houses.